Hi everyone, Monisha here. In this video, I will be completing from question 6 to question 10 of exercise 2.2. In my previous video, I had completed question 1 to question 5. So hope you have understood all the concepts clearly. So please watch till the end so that you can understand everything. Okay, let us start the session. Let us move on to the sixth question of exercise 2.2. In my previous video, I had completed from 1 to 5. So this is the sixth question. So in the given figure, A, B, C. So A, B, C are the points on OP, OQ and OR respectively, such that here AB is parallel to PQ and AC is parallel to PR. Here we need to prove that BC is parallel to QR. So this is the thing we need to prove here. Okay. So here you can see clearly there are three triangles merged with each other. Okay. One triangle is OQP triangle, and the one is OPR triangle, and the one is OQR triangle. Okay, so we have to solve step by step. First one, let us take triangle OPQ. In triangle OPQ, so in triangle OPQ, AB is parallel to PQ. AB is parallel to PQ. So let us draw the first triangle. So here O, P, Q, where AB is parallel to PQ. So by Thales theorem, OA by AP is equal to OB by BQ. Okay, so OA by AP is equal to OB by BQ. So let this be equation number 1. Okay. So next we need to take the second triangle, the second set of triangle, that is OPR triangle. Okay. So in triangle OPR, AC is parallel to PR. So let us draw the second triangle. The second triangle is OPR. In triangle OPR, AC is parallel to PR. So in triangle OPR, AC is parallel to PR. So again by Thales theorem, so we can write it as OA by AP is equal to OC by CR. Let this be equation number 2. Next, what we have to do? We need to compare equation 1 and 2. So compare equation 1 and 2. So here OA by OP is equal to OA by OP. If these two are equal, then OB by OQ is equal to OC by CR. So OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. So when these two are equal, it becomes OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. So let us draw the triangle for that. So this is the third set of triangle, that is OQR and BC. So from equation 1 and 2, we have proved that OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. Then what happens? By converse of Thales theorem, when the corresponding sides are in equal proportion, then the line will be parallel to the third side. That is BC is parallel to QR. That is what we need to prove here. Okay. So hence prove. I hope you understood this. We need to compare each one of the sides of the triangle separately, and by comparing equation 1 and 2, we will get the answer directly. Okay. Moving on to the seventh problem of this session. The seventh question is, using Thales theorem, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. Okay. So we need to prove that a line drawn from the midpoint of one side of a triangle. So this is the line drawn. PQ is the line drawn. The line drawn from a midpoint. Here P is the midpoint of one side of a triangle. Okay. So this line is parallel to the, so this is parallel to the third side. So we need to prove that this is parallel to the third side. Okay. So what happens here? I have already written the data. In the figure, PQ is the line segment drawn through the midpoint P of line AB. So this midpoint P is through line AB such that, so this PQ is parallel to BC. Okay, so this is the data. From Thales theorem, we know that AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. Okay, but AP is equal to AB. Sorry, AP is equal to PB. So why AP is equal to PB? Because we have already know that P is the midpoint. If it is midpoint, this length will be equal to this length, right? So AP length is equal to PB length. Therefore, AP is equal to PB. If AP is equal to PB, we can write PB or AP instead of that. So I will write, instead of PB, I will write AP itself, because AP is equal to PB is equal to AQ by QC. So here AP get cancels. So what will be remaining? 1 by 1. So 1 by 1 is equal to AQ by QC. So if we cross multiply it, it will become AQ is equal to QC. Fine. So this is the thing we need to prove. AQ is equal to QC and Q is the midpoint of AC. So if AQ is also equal to QC, then Q will become, so Q will become midpoint of, Q is the midpoint of AC. So if Q is the midpoint of AC, if Q is the midpoint of AC and P is the midpoint of AB, so this will cuts correctly half, no? So this will cuts the triangle into half. If it cuts the triangle into half, it will become AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC, because both are equal to each other, right? Therefore, AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. Then what happens? PQ is parallel to BC. So hence proved. So it's better you don't write this in the starting point. Okay. So such that PQ is parallel to BC, you don't write here, you write it up to here and you have to prove it in the end. Okay, such that PQ is parallel to BC. I hope you understood. Moving on to the 8th question. The 8th question is also very much similar to that of the previous question. Here the statement will be again P and Q are the midpoints. Midpoints of side AB and AC respectively, where PQ is the line segment. Okay, since in the question they have given the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. So since the two sides of a triangle have the midpoints, if it is a midpoint, then this length are equal to each other, right? Therefore, AP by PB is equal to 1 by 1. Why? Because AP is equal to PB. So AP is equal to PB means because AP is equal to PB. So if it is equal, if it cancels means it will become 1 by 1. So in the same way, AQ by QC is equal to 1 by 1. Okay, because AQ is also equal to QC. If we cancel it, it will become 1 by 1. So let this be equation 1 and let this be equation 2. So from 1 and 2, AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. If AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC, what happens? By converse of Thales theorem, PQ will be parallel to BC. So this is the answer for this. I hope you understood. Moving on to the 9th question. 9th question is ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and its diagonals intersect each other at point O. Show that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Okay. So here the trapezium is given, the trapezium ABCD in which AB is parallel to BC. Okay, and its diagonals AC and BD are the diagonal which intersect at point O. So these are the things given in the question. We need to prove AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. I have written data to prove and construction. We need to do the proof here. Okay, in the data section I have written ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC, diagonals intersect each other at point O. Already it has been given in the question. So data given. Okay, next to prove is AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. For this, in order to prove this, we need to make a little constructions here. So the construction is mark a point E on AD and F on BC. Next we need to join EF. Okay, so mark a point E on AD, F on BC and join EF. So this is the construction. So next, going to the proof. Here you can see here two triangles have been formed. One triangle is ADC triangle and the one is ABC triangle. We need to take both the triangles. Okay, first I will take ADC triangle. In triangle ADC, so in triangle ADC, this EO is parallel to DC, right? EO is parallel to DC. The triangle will be like this. So here this is A, D and C, and this is EO, E and O, right? So in triangle ADC, EO is parallel to DC. So by Thales theorem, what happens? AE by ED is equal to AO by CO, right? AE by ED is equal to AO by CO or OC, whatever you can take. Equation 1. Let this be equation 1. Let us move on to the second case. In the second case, we can't take triangle ABC. If we take triangle ABC, in the ratio we will get AO by CO itself. But we need to prove AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Already we got AO by CO here. AO, CO we already got. We need to get BO and DO, right? So if we want to get BO, DO means we need to take this triangle. Okay, so BO, BO and DO. So let us take triangle ABD. So the second triangle is in triangle ABD. So in triangle ABD, EO is parallel to AB. So EO is parallel to AB. So let us draw the triangle. So this is A, B, D, where EO is parallel to AB. We need to take the ratio from the tip of the triangle, right? So DE by AE or ED by AE, whatever we can take. So ED by AE is equal to DO by BO. Okay, so DE by AE is equal to DO by BO. From tip of the triangle you need to take the ratio. Okay, so since the first equation has AE by AD, here it is ED by AE, we can take the reciprocal in order to make the comparison easier. Okay, so take reciprocal, it will become AE by ED is equal to BO by DO. Just take the reverse form of it, reciprocal of it. So AE by ED is equal to BO by DO. So let this be equation number 2. So next we need to compare equation 1 and 2. Compare equation 1 and 2. By comparing 1 and 2, we will get AO by CO. AO by CO. See here, AO by CO is equal to BO by DO. BO by DO. But what we have to prove? AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. BO should come here. So just interchange these things. Okay, so it will become AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. So hence prove. This is the last question of this session. The question is, the diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at point O such that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. We need to show that ABCD is a trapezium. In the previous question, it is exact reverse form of the previous question. In the previous question, ABCD trapezium was given and we need to prove that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Here, that ratio has been given. We need to prove this quadrilateral given is a trapezium. Okay. The diagram is ABCD is a trapezium. The data I have written already. ABCD is a quadrilateral. We can't write here it as a trapezium because we need to prove it. So we need to write in the data ABCD is a quadrilateral intersect each other at point O such that this ratio is also given. So write it on the data itself. AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. So what we have to prove here? We need to prove ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, to prove in the section to prove, write ABCD is a trapezium. In order to prove it, we need to do a little construction. The construction is mark a point E on AD. On the ED line, mark a point E and join with the O. Okay, mark a point E on AD and join EO. So O is the intersecting point of the two diagonals. Going to the proof section. So here again the two triangles will form. Here one triangle and another one is this triangle. Okay. So in triangle ABD, here EO is parallel to AB. In triangle ABD, EO is parallel to AB. So let us write the diagram of it. A, B and D is a triangle where EO is parallel to AB. We have to take the ratio from the tip of the triangle. Therefore, it will become DE by AE is equal to DO by BO. Okay. So after this, we need to take the reciprocal of it. Okay. So after taking reciprocal, it will become AE by DE is equal to BO by DO. So let this be equation number 1. But in the data section, they have already given AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. But AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Right? AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. We can take the interchange of this. So it will become AO by CO is equal to BO by DO. So let this be equation number 2. So what happens here? BO by DO is equal to BO by DO by comparing 1 and 2. Okay. So if this is equal to each other, this will be equal to each other. Okay. So from 1 and 2, so it will become AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. Okay. So here AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. So this triangle, we will prove the Thales theorem for this triangle. AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. So for this triangle, AD, C and EO, so AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. If this is the case, by converse of Thales theorem, if the ratios are proportional, if the sides of the triangle are in an equal ratio, then the middle line will be parallel to the third line. Okay, so then EO will become parallel to third line, that is DC. So the answer continues. This is the continuation of the last problem. So here in the first equation, we have proved that EO is parallel to AB. Okay, in the first equation, we have taken EO is parallel to AB in the first case. So where in second case, we proved that EO is parallel to CD or DC. Okay, EO is parallel to AB and EO is also parallel to DC. So what happens from these two equations? If EO is parallel to AB and EO is also parallel to CD, then these three are parallel to each other, right? EO is parallel to AB and it is also parallel to CD. So this confirms that AB is parallel to CD. If AB is parallel to CD, if these two sides are parallel to each other, then ABCD will be a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. I hope you understood this. So if you have any queries, please comment me. And if you have any suggestions about my videos also, you can comment in the video section in my channel itself. Okay, thank you for watching my videos.